1
Hello, my respective teacher and my fellow friends. Today, we present you the bamboo garden, one of the most beautiful garden in the world. But first, let's introduce ourselves.
Hi, I'm Shannon.
Hi, I'm
And my name
Nathaniel.
is Chinagrit.
Okay, let's start with the architectural design concept. This building is called as the Bamboo Garden. It's located in Chengdu, China. It's constructed in 2015 and the area is approximately 300 square meter. It is the rejuvenation project which makes for the family zone and the promoting for the dairy milk. The concept of the building is the rejuvenation by make the people keep in touch with the nature. First way that they use the material, which is the bamboo. They believe that the bamboo is the artifact for the ancient time and make the good feeling for the people. And the bamboo is easy to process and the hardness. The second one is about the form. The form they got the inspiration from the tree. This shape make the people keep in touch with the nature.
After we analyze the beam structure, even there is just only data load from the roof and just a few live load from rain and snow, that's not really effective to the structure. Beam is also an important part of this pavilion. You can see that they use the support to make it stronger by help increasing bending moment so it can resist more shear force. So you can see how different between the one that have no support and the one that have a support. For the core, it's used many pieces of wood tie up together and be the column in the middle to resist the buckling failure by using wood materials. And for the one-way slab roof, because we think that the load transfer to the beams at two sides and then from beam transfer to the core.
From these pictures, you can see that there's not only the plate structure in this build in this pavilion. There's also the substructure, which is the shell structure as well. We after the analyze, we see that when the loads are applied to the shell structure, it will cause structure to be deflected. And then, as you can see in the red line, if the top part will be widen up and the bottom part will be narrowed down. So the top part we have the tension there, and the bottom part we have a compression there. So the architect decided to put the tension ring on the top and the compression ring at the bottom, and there's a bracing uh, in the middle of them.
Therefore, main structure in this pavilion. First is bamboo because it's a property contains the thickness to resist tension as well as the ability to resist compression as timber. Also being the experimental materials to explore the new method of temporary hand making construction based on the traditional method of bamboo techniques. Also, bamboo is human friendly and back to nature feelings. Also, bamboo grow fast and hardness and it's easy to process and do reforestations. The second is steel for both brackets, high tension resistance. Third is rope for the ability to resist tension, and the last is wood.
Next, let me explain you a little bit about the structural system. As you can see, our structure has two systems, which is a plate structure and a shell structure. So the plate structure, the roof acts like the plate element, and the beams of this structure will distribute the load of the roof in a almost horizontally axis to the vertical bamboo. In this case, which is core, and then the core will have the bracing element to brace it together, and then it will later distribute the load vertically to the ground. Another system, which is a shell structure, in this case, the lowest ring of the four is a compression ring, and the highest ring is the tension ring. The middle rings are the bracing element to brace it together, and this shell structure will distribute the load to the roof from the roof to the ground as well. For the foundation, the designer decided to use the shallow foundation because there's not much load that needs to be distributed to the ground. In this case, I mean, there's only some base loads, which is the plate on the top of the roof, and the beam, the core, and the shell structure, and some live loads, which is the rain load and the wind load. So there's no need for the pie foundation. The shallow foundation is enough.
For the load and the structure optimization. First, the shell structure creates the visual sense of tree and forest. Second, the main loads, the plate structure are supported by the shell structure, which transfer from the tension link to the beam. And the third, bamboo is created the forest wide and having ability to resist compression, tension, bucking failure, and can stand for the rain, snow, and the wind load. Moreover, it has the lightweight, it's easy to bend, and it's easy to fly out. Okay, thank you very much for listening to our presentation.